What is up, y'all?
Hey guys.
What is up? So, we have a topic for the very first time on the Jeffroz FishKeeping live stream.
What is that?
It is, what did we name it? I can't see the topic. Something about keeping a fish we've never kept before.
Oh yes.
So, tonight, we will do the normal hangout live stream, but we actually have the stream named something in a topic. And it's basically a topic to bring up things like what do you have to do whenever you keep a fish that you've never kept before? Because that is the way my channel is headed this year. I'm going to keep a bunch of different fish that I've never kept before. And I think that's kind of exciting. And there's all kinds of things that go into it. All kinds of things that go into it. Because you basically have never kept that fish before.
That's like a lot of fish. The only fish I've really kept are like basic fish. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing you got to do. You got to do your research before you buy any kind of fish, and there's all kinds of things that go into it. And that's what the name of the stream is tonight. We will definitely go away from that a lot. We will hang out with you guys just like normal. But I want everybody to tell me in the chat how they're doing tonight. What all did you guys do this week? We had a really busy work week. Phoebe was supposed to work today, but she didn't get to because of the weather.
damn, I have a weather.
Had some cancellations. We got some ice came in today. Freezing rain. Freezing rain today. Really, really bitter cold here in Iowa. And yeah, so had a busy work week. Barely got my video uploaded this Thursday.
Danny's here too, guys.
Yeah, Danny is here. If you guys didn't see my video this week, Danny was with me during the video. I really lagged it all week long. I can't blame anyone. So yeah, I take full responsibility. I have a week to make my videos. Every time I upload one, I have a whole week to make them. And at the last minute, the idea that I had for the video wasn't happening. I didn't have the work done that I needed to do. So I, at the last minute, kind of shifted gears, and I ended up making a video. And it was on a night whenever I had Danny by myself. Phoebe worked a couple of nights this week. And I had Danny by myself. And Danny, if you guys don't know, is our 2.5-year-old baby.
Not year.
2.5
months old. Oh, there, cowboy. Chill.
months. It feels like 2.5 years, though. You
wow, really?
Feels like I've known her my whole life. She's a really cool
Good
kid.
save, Jeffrey.
But
good save.
She is an arm baby.
Yes, indeed.
She likes to be held nonstop. She likes to be full on, like, there'll be numerous times throughout the stream where we'll have to.
Which is why we invested in a little baby carrier,
right?
So we could just walk around with her on us.
I definitely had fun with it the other day whenever I made my video.
So
and
cute.
There was an introduction to the channel. It's called Danny Cam,
which is gonna be fun.
It was so
much fun. Especially as she gets bigger, right? When she starts grabbing the camera, like
I know. It was so much fun. I was like, I've got these GoPros that I haven't used in years. I usually use my GoPros because they're waterproof, and I put them down in the water and different things like that, And I was like, what if I stuff this GoPro down inside this little papoose carrier that we got, which was an awesome buy, by the way.
$25.
Oh, she got it off Poshmark, right?
Shout out to Poshmark.
It is a really awesome carrier. It's been a lifesaver. I use it whenever I need to cook, whenever I need to load the dishwasher. I've got free hands. It has been awesome because she just likes to be held and swaddled, It's basically what it is. And she actually did really good for me when I made the video. I was surprised there was no flub ups. I shot the whole video and she like chilled the whole time.
Her little head was just like.
I will have to release the bloopers from it someday because it was like I just turned that camera on throughout the whole video and kept it on. So there's a lot of footage that didn't make the video, but I'm going to go ahead and get over here to the chat because it looks like we got a lot of people that showed up. Which is awesome. I appreciate everybody that shows up every week. Thanks to all the new supporters that we've got. I noticed last week after the live stream, we didn't catch it during the live stream, but we got a new member. And if you guys don't know, I did open up the membership tab. It's just one of those things that there are some subscribers that like to support you, and that's the way they like to support you. So I felt like opening it up. There's no like, don't feel, no obligation. Don't feel like you need to do it or anything. But there are some stuff that we do have planned for members. And I want to say it was the Zen Ginger. Am I right? She was the one that became a member last week. I am so new to it that I can't even figure out how to find out if I have any more members.
Yeah.
So just bear with me on that kind of stuff. But if you did want to, there is a membership join tab that you could do. And there's like 3 different levels. I only wanted to do 1 level, but YouTube forced me to do 3 different levels. It's like Jeffroz Squad, Jeffroz Super Squad, and then Jeffroz Super Duper Squad. But each one of them, you get the same thing that you did on the next one, but the next one you get a little bit more. And yeah, so behind the scenes bloopers.
Those are hilarious, by the way.
Well, yeah, I know. We have so much fun behind the scenes. It is. Oh, sorry about that. I just about broke her kneecap. I'm after before every live stream. You need to get in tighter, mostly because I like to be really close to her. But also, there was one live stream where she was like halfway out of the shot through the whole live stream, and I felt so bad. So I like her to be in the shot. She's the main looks of the channel, actually. And that's the truth. All right, let's.
That was God.
Let's. Good grief! I'm gonna have to get me a drink after that.
Oh, you're gonna have to.
Let's go to the chat and see all these awesome people that have showed up to see us on a Saturday night. Philgree Aquatics is here. What is up, Philgree? He is really hot to find out and see my new knife that Phoebe got me for my birthday. And that will be coming up in the live stream. But I don't like to call it a knife. I like to call it a fish room tool. Okay. Because it's got a special customization to it that no other knife in the whole world has.
That's true.
It is very true. I'm not lying at all. Thank you for coming, Philgree. It's nice to see you. And I will be showing my fish room tool here in just a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? Lumpy Dog is in the house. What is up, Lumpy Dog? Nice to see you. Geek Boy is here. Muppet 929 is here. Select Pet is here. What is up, guys? Skippers Aquariums is here. And if you guys notice, he is a mod now. And you better look out. We got a new sheriff in town. If you step out of line, Tom from Skippers Aquariums, he's going to straighten you right out. I'm telling you. Welcome to the live stream, Tom. Glad to have you here as a mod. I didn't ever know that you was a mod until I've been to, how many was we at this week? 7,500 live streams?
I think it was like 1 million.
1 million live streams? That seems a little high.
Oh, I'm exaggerating.
I don't know. 7,500 seems like about how many we were at. But Tom was at all of them but one. He was at 7,499 of them. And he is a mod on a lot of channels, and he does a really good job. So thank you, Tom. Welcome to the Jeffroz FishKeeping Mod Squad.
Arrow.
And you're gonna do great. IHSP's Tank Tribe is here. What is up, IHSP? Tiffany White is here. Nice to see you, Tiffany White. Brianne Farrell is here. Merrick Tom Schick. I think that's how you say that. All right. So. Welcome to the live stream. We got Pride Moore's Fish and More. Not Nola Jane Fish Rich is in the house.
What's with the hashtag oddball rate?
Oh, that might be their hashtag that they've got from the other stream.
Oh.
They were going to be sending over a bunch of people. So
I love that.
They do the hashtag. I'm an oddball, you know? I mean, so.
I think it's someone's name.
He was like, what hashtag should we do this week? Well, Jeffro's kind of an oddball. So let's just hashtag oddball. Yeah, I bet you that's it.
We're gonna have to go back and watch.
I know, right? Scott's Aquatics is here. What's up, Scotty? Nice to see you. Chubbs Aquatics is here. What's up, Chubbs? Furloughs Aquatics and More. What is up, man? Nice to see you. Justin Powers is here. Kira Corey Durable.
Oh, that's cute.
It is so cute, isn't it? Corey's so Corey Durable. Nice to see you, Kira. Thanks for coming over. John Cox is here. Nice to see you. Mismatched Socks is in the house.
Same.
We have mismatched socks all over the house.
All day, every day.
Mine are always matched, though. I don't wear mismatched.
Oh, you're so
Sometimes in the summer when it gets really, really hot and it's too hot to walk all the way to the basement, I'll just go ahead and wear a pair of
Let's not even talk about your socks, okay? Let's not even go. They'll literally crawl away.
Yeah. Like a little cartoon or like a little Muppet. Speaking of Muppet 929 is here. Mikey from Mile High Plecos. What did he say? Sup, poopy butt.
Oh my god.
How dare he?
Oh my God.
What is up, Mikey? Nice to see you. GRB is here. What is up, GRB? Justin Mosley says Jeffroz FishKeeping. Doing great. We just got our first cichlid not long ago and picked up an electric blue Jack Dempsey today. That sounds like a good time. Man, you're lucky. The electric blue Jack Dempseys are very awesome. I've never kept one before, but they are very beautiful. David Rayner is in the house. What's up, David Rayner? M&C Aquatics. What part of Iowa? I'm in Cedar Rapids. We are a suburb of Des Moines. We live in the Des Moines metro area is about the easiest way to put it. I did get swatted one time, guys. So
that's why he wants to be private.
I try not to say the exact town because you guys that are in the chat, which we've got 60 people in here, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, in February of 2019, I was live streaming just like I am right now, and a SWAT team busted out my bedroom window and battery rammed my front door and came in with 7 semi-auto weapons drawn on me, and I got swatted. And it was just one of those things where someone from the internet called in and said that I was doing some bad stuff at my house, lying, of course. And they came in, guns blazing, and yeah. So I try not to say where I live at, but I do. I know exactly where Cedar Rapids is. I work all around in Iowa, and it's nice to have someone local. So welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Jeffroz FishKeeping tribe.
Yes,
if we could call it a tribe, we're a tribe here. I mean, we got a lot of people.
We're squad. I like squad better.
Squad is nice, isn't it? Welcome to the Jeffroz FishKeeping Squad. That could be a commercial.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Jeffroz FishKeeping Squad.
Me in the background.
Okay, Xana Doo is here. Fish Fam Fever Bomb. I'm right. Yeah.
Okay.
Fish Room
I should have
Fever.
known.
He sent him over with Oddball because I'm an Oddball. He was like, "What can we do? What hashtag do we do today?" He's an oddball, so hashtag Oddball. You gotta love James and Chattanooga Ed for sending people over every week, especially since I'm just getting back into the live stream. It's nice to have someone to talk to because there's been a couple of them at the very beginning of January where we're like, do. Hello, Phoebe. Yeah, I know, right? Oh man. G'day, Jeffro, Phoebe, and everyone. G'day, GRB.
G'day.
Tom says, Jeffro, I'm in Erie, PA. I went and visited 2 fish stores. I was too busy to make a video. Well, that's something that Phoebe and I have talked about. I haven't made a fish room tour video in quite a while. I've got some ideas. I've got that guy at Firehouse Aquatics that I made one on a couple of years ago that at the time he was opening up another side of his building and it was going to be reptiles. And he had, what's the name of that habitat that I got? Gosh, I can't think of it, but he had that company come in and line one whole wall with nothing but reptariums. And it was looking really cool whenever I was there last. And I've meant to go back ever since, and I've never done it. And he shouts me out every once in a while on Facebook. And I get subscribers from it every once in a while too, because he talks about the time that I went and filmed his fish room and people subscribe to me. They want to see the video, and stuff like that, So got to do that. I've also got a guy that lives in Des Moines that raises and breeds plecos. That's all he does. His whole fish room is nothing but plecos. But I've got to hit him in a time of the year when it's not really like his breeding season, because if it's during his breeding season, he keeps all the lights shut off and he's real strict about it. So yeah, fish room store tours. I could always go back to the one in Oski too.
I love that concept though. I think it's so cool.
It is fun. I mean, my subscribers love it. All those videos I've got, I want to say 15,000 of those videos on my channel. No, not 15,000, but
you're exaggerating.
Yeah, I've got like 15 of those videos on my channel, and they all did great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like fun anyway.
Well, the one that I did that's Oski, they had just had their 40-year anniversary. And they had a bunch of, and I bought some of them off of him, but his mom used to go to a bunch of, what are they called? Swap meets. And every time that they would see like any kind of fishy memorabilia or anything like that, they would get it. And he sold a bunch of it to me. Like he just made me a price. Like right here is 2 angelfish, and they're made out of porcelain. It's just like, you know what toilets are made out of?
I live here with you, I know.
Well, I think she told me actually she don't like that one. So I snuck that one up there the other day. But also back here on the shelf, like right here, this is made out of brass. And what it is you hang it from the wall or the ceiling, and it's a music box, and it's got these brass fish on it, and they swim around like they're in a little aquarium.
Does it work still?
It does still work. I don't know if the music works, but it would be cool to hang it from the ceiling.
Danny would love that.
Oh, she would. I know that it still spins around, but I can't remember if the music works or not.
What a sting. We're great.
I know, right? Ed's picking up cichlids is in the house. What is up, Ed? Did you pick up any cichlids this week?
Hey.
All right. Let's see. Who else? I'm sure Fan Aquarium is here. Tyler is here. BJ Palmer is in the house. What is up, BJ? Seen BJ a lot this week. He was at probably 6,000 of the 7,500 live streams that we were out this week. BJ goes to a lot of them. I mean, he doesn't go to as many as we do.
Say you.
Bottom Dwellers is here. Aquatic Aesthetics is here. Fishymon 64, he was in a lot of them this week.
Fish Room Fever.
Fish Room Fever is here. Thanks a lot for everything you do, James. I really appreciate you. Greg the Guppy guy is here. The Zen Ginger, and look, she is a member. She is a member of the Jeffroz squad.
Good job at getting her name right. Hold on, high five on that one.
Thank you, the Zen Ginger.
Yes, thank you very much.
We did not see that you had became a member until after the live stream last week, because we always try to watch it to where we can improve on our craft.
We're probably goofing off.
Yeah, I know. We were probably goofing off, like PB said. She's usually right. We probably were.
I usually say something more inappropriate, but he's keeping it.
I really appreciated the Zen Ginger, and we will start working on our membership stuff, you know, the behind the scenes and all that kind of good stuff. Don't worry. You will get your money's worth, and I really appreciate you feeling like, you know, becoming a member.
Yeah,
it's awesome. We love you. We appreciate you. Ray Aquatics is in the house. Rocco's Fish Room is here. Nice to see you guys. Pam from Punchy Paints.
Hey,
that was a mouthful.
Yeah, you were struggling.
Was I stuttering on her live stream the other night?
You always stutter, baby.
I don't know, not always, but like last Saturday, I was a bit. You guys didn't get to see it. This last Wednesday night, we went live on Pam's channel. It was a little weird. I think what I really needed to do is I needed to shut my computer all the way off.
I don't know what happened with that. It was so hard. I couldn't hear anybody. I was like struggling.
I feel like I needed to really actually shut my laptop off and turn it back on. I had never went on StreamYards before, but basically what it was is Bob Kaler was on there, Tom from Skippers was on there, Pam was on there. They could hear me and Phoebe just fine, but we couldn't hear them. So at the last second, I told Pam, I said, just call me on my phone and we'll just listen to you. And I was able to hear Pam and Tom really good. Bob Kaler, I could barely hear him. Yeah. I was reading his lips more than anything. But I feel really bad about that. But we had a really good time. I didn't realize it, but it was like 12:15 in the morning here. We went for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it was just like.
And I had an event the next day. I'm like.
Yeah, and I still had to. Edit my video. I had my whole video shot, and I had all my clips named. I always go through and put my clips into a file, and then I name each one. Like this one's intro, this one's outro, this one's my interview 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This one is beginning time lapses. This one's ending time lapses. I name them all, and then after that, I go into my editing software, and then I start pulling over all the clips in the order that they go. And I had everything named, but I hadn't edited it yet. And I finished editing that video while I hit render at 4 a.m. And I was so tired. That next day, I had Danny by myself the next day. And she was feeling really, really bad because she had never really seen me that way before. Like, I was just like a zombie all day long. Yeah. I only drank like 2 or 3 cups of coffee. Or no, I only drank 1 cup of coffee, but I didn't even drink the whole thing. She's like, man, are you okay? Like all day long. Yeah. I was like a zombie all day long. But the next night, I got really buku good sleep, and I was back to normal. Back to my cheery self. Yay. Yay. All right. Danikin Aquatics is here. What is up, Kevin? Nice to see you. BJ says, hey, Jeffroz, Jeffroz Fish and more. You have me confused with Big J's. I'm Mr. BJ Palmer. Yeah, but BJ, I know that I've seen you at least 6,000 live streams this week. Big J was there, but I know I seen you at a couple. Maybe not quite 6,000.
Not like him.
How far did I skip?
You were way, way up here, buddy. You're like way up here. Way up here. Scrolling and scrolling.
In my defense, all people that live stream on YouTube, it skips bad.
Yeah.
You start to scroll down and then it just goes.
You're excused. 1 free pass. That's it. That's all you get.
It's a good thing I got you, though.
Okay, we're right about
that
here.
One. Yep. Yep, I seen Tyler, BJ, Fishroom Fever, Kira Corey Dorable. Jeffrey Watts is here. Nice to see you. John Cox. Anyone else having buffering issues? Let's see if anybody else said they did. Sometimes I am hooked direct now, so I shouldn't be having that problem. Sometimes you might have to leave the stream and come right back.
Yeah.
That might help. GRB says, I love how Jeffro and Phoebe have such joy and love in each other's company. Much respect.
Aww. Oh, he missed.
I had a tough time reaching. Did you watch it? Lord of mercy. At least you didn't go. You didn't pull away. We do love each other. We are in big time love.
He's aight.
She's aight. She's cool. I mess around with her a little bit. You know
I cook for him once in a while.
She does cook like a beast.
I let him live here.
Speaking of cooking,
ooh.
I'm going to tell him what you made for dinner tonight.
You want to catch me?
I want to tell him because you spoke about you cook for me. Tonight she made shrimp boil.
Like seafood.
Boil, yeah, because you can't just call it.
Boil, yeah.
You just can't call it shrimp because it had like 5 different meats in it. So 4 of them were seafood. 1 of them was like.
What was in it, Jeffrey?
What?
What was inside this?
Well, we don't want to give away your recipe.
Oh, it's fine. Go ahead. They can look it up on the internet.
There was tons of stuff in it. Tons.
There was scallops. There was shrimp. There was corn. There was I can never pronounce his name. That.
Kielbasa.
Yep, kielbasa sausage. There was parsley, there was cilantro, there was butter, there was lemon, there was seasoning, there was that Old Bay, slap your mama seasoning. Yes, I think that was it.
Oysters.
No, it was.
Well, they weren't oysters. They were
mussels.
Mussels, yeah.
Yeah. It was fire though.
It was very fire. Okay. Patty is here. Holly Gibbs is in the house. What is up, guys? Science Gal Aquatics is here. What's up, Carrie? Anthony's Fishy Friends is here. What is up, Anthony? Sorry I couldn't join your stream last night. I really wanted to. I got asked like 2 or 3 times, but I had Danny here. And last night and a couple of nights this week, actually, she was kind of fussy.
Yeah.
And she was really kind of fussing last night. And I had Danny duty.
Yeah.
And I like Danny duty, but it just made it to where I couldn't get on. Yeah. Chubbs is here. What's up, Chubbs? Manes, tails, furs, and fins. What is up, Jesse? Nice to see you. Terry's Tropical Tanks is here.
Hey, Terry.
I thought this was the blooper reel. Nice to see you, Terry.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, always a pleasure, Terry. Anthony's Fishy Friend says, hit that like. Thank you very much, Anthony. While you guys are in here, you might as well hit that like to help me out. It's free. Doesn't cost 1 penny. All it takes is just a little bit of finger strength.
Well, there's 43 right now, and there's 61 here watching. I feel like we should put the pressure on. Just be like,
it's like 17 more likes. You know,
guys,
it's free. If it costs money, I could see you guys be like, eh. And there's lurkers out there. Lurkers. We're talking about likes, okay? Lurkers that are back there, you know, roll up your sleeve, sure, get your hands wet, but touch, you know, dry off one of those hands. I know you've got a fish room towel. Dry off your hands, knock off the duckweed, and hit that like button. You know, it's free. It's free.
It's like you're a professional or something.
I know exactly what lurker life is like. You know, I mean, I lurked all the way through Anthony's last night. It's like Danny girl, you know.
Sometimes I put it on because like it's just so calming. Sometimes just like listening to everyone talk, I put it on and just fall asleep.
Well, earlier in the stream, talking about Danny being an arm baby, she likes both arms on her. So whenever I click the mouse and I start to type, hey, yo, what's up, y'all? She's like,
and you hit the delete button, then it super chats $10.
Or sometimes you start typing and you're typing away and you're trying to hurry up and type one-handed because you don't want her to fuss. And then you hit send and you look and you didn't even have it clicked on the area to type. So everything you typed wasn't really typing at all. But whenever you go to 7,500 live streams in 1 week, there's going to be a time when you've got Danny and you're trying, you know.
7,000.
Maybe it was more. Was it more?
I said 1 million.
Rocco's Fish Room is here. He says, Jeffroz FishKeeping. Great to see you guys. Go Cubs. Go. LOL. Keep it up, guys. You're great. Even if you're Cards fans. Well, it's a funny story. I grew up in southern Missouri down in the Ozarks. And I was Cardinals and Royals fan. My dad was a butcher. And the more lunch meat he would sell, the salesman, they would give him free tickets. And only ever once in a while we would get Cardinals tickets. Most of the time it was Kansas City Royals tickets. And then every once in a while, a Kansas City Chiefs. And I like the Yankees. I actually used to go to Royal Stadium wearing A's hats back when Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco was playing for the A's.
I'm from California, so all these
I would get booed. Well, the A's, they were the what town were they? Got the Oakland Athletics, Oakland, California. I was an A's fan for a long time. Yeah, Oakland.
I'm not from
the place
Oakland.
to be. The place to be.
The rap song.
I know, right? One that I got the words right for once. Maybe not. Oh, Zen Ginger says she shared on Fish Tubers and Discord. Thank you. And if you guys do have capabilities to share, I share live streams all week long.
Zen Ginger, what is your real name? Is it Ginger?
It could be Ginger.
Or is it Zen?
Zen would be a good name.
That's a cool name. I like it.
I think what it is her name isn't Ginger. She's got red hair.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure. I heard somebody talking about it on a live stream the other night. Because Ginger Graves, her name really is Ginger, I think. But she was like, the Zen Ginger, her name isn't Ginger. It's her hair is Ginger. I'm pretty sure.
That makes sense.
But whether your name is Ginger or your hair is Ginger. Oh, Xanadu with the $5 super chat. It's going to jump, isn't it?
No, you just skipped it. You seen the super chat and you were like,
oh, it highlights. Jeffro is going to show us his tool. Oh, yeah, Pam.
Yeah.
Should I go ahead and stop and do that?
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys that follow me a lot, over the years, I've had a lot of unboxing videos. And every time I do an unboxing video, I always use a knife. And I always get very excited whenever I get something that's a surprise. And I lost a knife. I don't know why I'm getting
choked up. Or I'm like, are you crying?
Not really. I think I just need to clear my throat. I lost.
Let me get you a tissue, hon.
I lost my favorite knife.
Oh, sorry.
Was it in the summer?
Yeah.
In the summer, I lost my favorite knife. It was a Benchmade 940. It's made in Oregon, USA made, really awesome knife. And Phoebe ordered me a custom Benchmade knife
to replace the old one. And he was supposed to do an unboxing.
Yeah, but I got so excited.
I was at work.
Yeah, I messed it all up.
And I've been waiting for it to come in because I wanted to record him and I wanted to talk in the background. I had like this whole plan and like wanted to see his expression.
And I just went and opened it.
And you just went and ripped it open.
But here it is. And the reason why it took so long to come is because Phoebe had Jeffroz FishKeeping customized engraved on the blade. I don't know if you guys can see that.
There you go. Get that reflection. Yep.
It's got my logo right there on the blade. It is a bug out. Boy, that looks good, don't it?
It does.
It's white on the handle on one side, and then it's like Odie green on the other side.
That's his favorite color.
It is my favorite color. A lot of things about this one that I like better than my original one. My original one was a 940, but this one's called a bug out. And this one has got like a deeper pocket clip, so it goes deeper down into your pocket. The clip doesn't stick out as far. Like one of my biggest complaints about my 940 was it would come off out of my pocket. Like it'd get caught on your seatbelt in your car. Numerous times it did that. Like I'd feel and my knife wouldn't be there. And I'd go out to my van or my car and it'd be stuck on the seatbelt. That's how I lost it one time this summer. I lost it on the porch railing. It got caught on the porch railing. And that was one of my biggest complaints. But this one, it's pretty much impossible to do. And it barely sticks up out of your pocket. Another thing that I like about it better than the original is it's really, really lightweight and slim.
I don't like that about it. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah. But
I mean, for the price tag that it had on it, I was like, what?
It also has serrated blade, which my 940 didn't have. See the serrations on the blade? But I really, really like it. Benchmade is a good company. And, I haven't took it out of my pocket since I got it.
I put little pink accents on it so you can think of me when you see it.
Yeah, the kick out knobs, like those little knobs right there that you use to kick it out.
Me, you know what I'm saying?
And it's so nice. It opens so nice and easy.
He can do that forever. Stop it.
All right. Enough about my knife. Rocco's Fish Room. I think all of this and the Cubs.
Yeah, you got past that.
So Xana Doo with the $5 super chat says, got my Jeffroz shirt this week.
What?
Xana Doo for the win. Got you some Jeffroz swag. Damn. Awesome. Appreciate the streams. I'm listening while doing water changes, planting new plants, and moving some fish.
Super cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Dthank you very much, Xana Doo. Virtual high five. Thank you so much. I really like mine. I like the new gray ones. For the win. Phoebe is rocking and this is a premium sweatshirt too, and they're so soft. They really
I like
are.
to layer because where we live at, it gets cold. So like with this and like a jacket over it with my shirt underneath. You know?
Same. It's nice, and I'm doing new colors too.
Yeah. So thank you, Xana Doo.
Thank you very much
for having a dope name and.
I know, and thank you for the $5.
Yeah,
really appreciate that.
Appreciate it a lot.
All right, let's see who else has came in here. We're always behind in the chat. Sure. Griffin's Fish Room is here. What is up, Griff? Nice to see you. Been to a couple of his live streams.
Pam said I'm only a mod, so that I don't get timed out.
It gives you freedom. Pam, you pretty much got a pass anyhow, you know.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, by the way.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead, continue with your saying.
Well, we went to a couple of Griffin's live streams, but I think he only went once this week. But he goes live for like 6 hours.
Something I love about Griffin's though is he always has his little babies in the background. I love it. Just makes it real. You know what I mean? I love that.
You notice he doesn't even notice them. They're in the background tearing
like,
something
up. This Pop-Tart for me, Daddy.
Yeah, the Pop-Tart night. And he doesn't like Pop-Tarts at all. He's like,
I hate Pop-Tarts.
I love Pop-Tarts. I don't eat them very often though, because they are really, really sugary.
Disgusting. Oh, yeah. Disgusting.
Joel G is in the house. What is up, Joel G? Did we get another member?
Just keep scrolling. You'll get there.
Look.
I don't know.
What is that one?
That's a
Kaler's Aquatics with a $4.99 super chat. Keep it up. Thank you, Bob. I really appreciate that. Bob was on the live stream with us the other night with Pam. And Bob has a ceiling in the background whenever he does his lives, and it's called grass green is what the color of his ceiling is. But he's got these big beams of really nice wood, but the green on the ceiling is called grass green, and it looks like
mustard yellow.
It looks like mustard yellow.
Which is my favorite color.
It is one of our favorite colors. It looks so cool. And Bob has tons of really, really cool fish.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't checked out Bob from Bob Kaler's, he's got a really cool channel.
Definitely swing by.
And he's really, really active. He's uploading videos all the time.
And sometimes he brings his pups into the live
he does
stream.
have some cuties, don't he? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Bob. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Now, you might have skipped one because you always get excited.
Well, that one right there.
No, let me see. Let me
see. You click on it.
I'm supposed to be your wingman in this. Oh, what did you
Well, we're caught up in the chat. I know for sure.
Okay.
Xanadu was that one, but what is that one with the bee? See that bee up there?
I don't know.
I felt really bad for missing the membership last week.
Yeah.
Because right when it happened, you know, it's kind of rude. It's like,
yeah, it is.
I felt rude.
That was so rude of you.
I felt so rude.
You just sent her an apology letter.
I know, right?
I'm just kidding. All right. I think you might be right. Hold on. Oh.
No, we're discussing oddball fish, but not saying you're all wrong about being odd, though. That is funny.
He is the little character in me.
Yep.
Okay.
Scott Jones is in the house. What is up, Scott?
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
Oh, Griffin is here.
Yep, Griff is here.
I matched my sock thickness. By thickness.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
I don't remember where it was that I seen, but it was a show about OCD. And there was this guy that had to take when he would get dressed, he had to put his socks on and take them off like 5 times, in the same way with the shoes. And things like his guitar pick had to be set in pointed northwest in the house. But his socks, he would take them on and off 5 times before it felt right, or he thought that there was going to be a bad thing happen that day.
Patty said, hopping Saturday night.
The funniest thing that I seen Patty say on a live stream was the other night someone was talking about, I think Aqua Balls had just showed up to the live stream, and then someone was saying dirty balls or something.
Aqua Balls is so cute.
and Patty, I'm not going to say it, but Patty, if you're in here in the chat, I know what you said. It was so funny.
Which Patty was it?
It's that Patty right there.
Oh, that one right there?
Yeah, she is the one that said, well, something about flavor. It was so funny, though. But anyhow,
okay, wow.
Welcome to the live stream, Patty. Medina Aquatics is here. Hi from Franklin, Nebraska. Been there.
Rocco's Fish Room says, I was raised in Illinois, but not too far from you, Jeffroz.
Awesome, Rocco. Is here. Do you root or been an Iowa Hawkeyes fan ever since I lived in Iowa? 2001, I would have been years old when I moved here, and I was always.
How old are you?
Well, they can do the math. They can figure it out. 2001, I was 24, and that's when I moved here. Do the math. You guys have to do the math. But I was an Iowa Hawkeyes fan, and there was only one time I ever had an Iowa State memorabilia thing in my house, and it was my 19-year-old son. One of his uncles or aunts had got him an Iowa State Cyclones pillow, just a little bitty fluffy, like it was a furry type pillow. And he just started his freshman year at Iowa State this year. But I haven't started rooting for him. But we don't ever get to watch any sports anymore because we don't have cable. I haven't had cable in like 2 years. So we won't get to watch the Super Bowl tomorrow.
It's tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's the Super Bowl. I think. Maybe it's next weekend.
I don't
know either.
That's the wrong guy.
All Things Fish says, hey, Jeffro and Phoebe. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Nice to see you, Mike. Hopefully Guam is treating you good.
I'm thinking about doing the camping trip at Kayway Camping.
I know, right? And hopefully you get to come home soon.
Yeah.
Get to be with the family. I think it seemed like last week he only had 2 more weeks. And then he goes to Alaska, maybe?
I mean, I know he has his family at home, but if I was there.
Guam is nice.
It's
but
beautiful.
Being away from the family would be so tough. Ugh.
Yeah.
I would hate that. All right, please consider hitting the like button. Thank you very much. Thanks, GRB.
Yeah, guys, so we have 59 here and 59 have hit that like button, or 53 have hit that like button.
That's getting closer, guys. Only 6 more of you.
Appreciate it.
Kathy Kirkham is here. She said that's messed up. Nice to see Kathy. Furlough says, didn't you see that stream but heard about it? Crazy stuff, man. Oh, they were talking. That's how far we are behind. They're talking about the SWAT.
Oh. Yeah, that was crazy.
I think I had like 60 or 70 people in the chat that night, and almost every one of them sent me messages that night.
Oh, I know. He looked so scared.
It got so bad that I was feeling bad because I couldn't answer everybody back, so I just went live again. And I went live and just to let everybody know that I was fine because I had to cut the stream off. It would have been cool to have left it going, though.
I would have left it going for insurance purposes.
Yeah, I know, right? Zen Ginger is linking my Instagram. Thank you very much, the Zen Ginger. Bottom, I'm in top shape this evening. All righty then. Let's see what else. What else?
Start tasting me asking if I knew what happened. Oh, they're talking about the light. Oh. Yeah, we're way behind.
Yeah, we are.
Rocco's asking Killers Aquatics, have you ever kept a
Du Bois cichlid? Du Bois? Is that
how you say it?
I would say that's how you say it, but Du Bois. I've never kept one or never heard of one, actually.
I have never heard of that.
Sounds cool, though.
Oh, he said no. He already answered that question. We're way behind.
Well, we can probably pop down. The only thing I hate about popping down and getting caught up in the chat is I miss people.
Somebody. I know.
And I like to say thank you to everyone that comes in. And if we do miss you, it's not because we don't love you. We appreciate everyone that comes here. Yeah. We haven't even talked about the topic tonight, by the way.
What topic?
The topic. That's the way it goes, though, you know.
Select Pen is here. Says, glad you're back, Jeffroz. Watching your old videos over and over, I started to think you would eventually say something different. Excited about the new content.
Ooh.
That Danny can, though. As she gets older, it's gonna be so cute.
I know, or she'll hate me.
Yeah, she'll take the camera.
She'll be like, that you had me sign.
Like, that's weird.
We should carpool to the cities and do Tamed Waters, Quality Forest Lake. I had been asked by Tamed Waters to come up and film. I think that would be really bomb. Got some really cool fish, so that would be cool. You seem like you get down pretty good, and we like you. So yeah, heck yeah, Mike. I sent you an email a couple of weeks ago. You were on a live stream talking about sending out plants, and most of my plants all croaked. I had some really cool plants, so I sent you an email. So whenever you get back, maybe it could be I can just come and pick up some plants and we go chill.
Have dinner. I love dinner.
I know, right? Same. Bob Steampot's here. Someone said, "What's up, Steampot?" Scroll back up a little bit and let's see if Bob's here. Steampot Aquatics. He says both are average. What is Bob? Nice to see you. Maybe we're both average. Bobby. No, I doubt that's what he. Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm any better than average.
I'm good with average.
Got gray hair. 44 and 4. Well, Bob is here and in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in, Bob. I really appreciate that. Kind of depends on how thick they are, though. He's just having the ball in the chat. We're sitting here behind in the chat, and Bob's just sitting there having a good old time. That's the way, that's the way it is. John Cox says the young are spotted, but adults are not. They're like other African and can turn on each other, but not nearly as bad as Mabuna. I use limestone to make hides and keep water hard. Awesome.
Fish.
One thing that I will say since Bob is here, I watched a video of Bob's just probably yesterday or the day before, and it was when he recently went to Dean's Fish Room, and it's the one that I was going to show you earlier. And he was showing Dean's water system, and Dean's water system is so awesome, guys. If you guys aren't subscribed to Bob, you have to go over there and take a look at that video for sure. It is so, and I've seen Dean's Fish Room on videos before, And I've probably even seen Dean's water system before, but this time I really paid a lot more attention to it, and it is so awesome. I mean, he's able to go and suck water out of every tank by just doing a couple little things. He's able to change the water temperature in his tanks by just doing a couple little things, and like it's very, very sophisticated. And his lights are even sophisticated, the way he's got all of his lights run. But it really definitely puts it into perspective when you power strips and all this kind of junk, you know, it how good of a job he's done. It really was awesome. So video, go back and watch that video. He put it up there. Bob put it up on his channel a couple or 3 weeks ago, somewhere around in there. And it is awesome video. As all Bob's videos are. He does a good job. All right, Mr. Rose. Byron Vollman is in the house, says Mr. Rose. What is up, Byron? Nice to see you. I didn't even look to see.
BJ is a lady.
BJ is a lady? Okay.
I think you're talking about BJ Palmer.
BJ Palmer is a lady? All right. Well, maybe.
Thank you, Dank Aquatics.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. BJ is a she, so Bob says BJ is a she. See, maybe I was getting mixed up with it. BJ Palmer only goes to my live streams. Billie Jean. Oh,
Skipper said he'll be right back. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I love that you guys are talking to each other. That's awesome. Because I sometimes do this same thing.
We're so far behind in the chat, they got nothing else to do. Oh, did you guys see my aquarium light went out? Bow. The timer for the win.
Yeah. Hey, Jeffroz.
You have me confused with Big J. I'm Mrs. BJ Palmer. All right.
Yeah, see, you read that one earlier. I was having sound issues. I got an update, which is supposed to fix it. He was talking about that feed that we were on the other day, and we couldn't hear him.
Aquatic Aesthetics had, like, if you go back up, the chat jumped. They had like a tip. It said something about name your clips alphabetical order. When I get home, I can drop some in the mail or just take a drive to hand deliver them. Cool. Thanks, Mike.
Roll through.
Roll through, bro.
What were you reading?
Well, that it skipped on us is what happened. It just happens, babe. This Aquatic Aesthetics, they were giving me a tip on what to name my video clips. 1000% doing a camping trip.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really. It did.
That was amazing.
The nails. Show them your nails, babe.
No.
Oh, babe.
I don't care about my nails. They're here to talk about fish that we've never kept before. That's what they're here to
now
talk
you're
about.
saying it like 48 minutes into the stream. I mentioned it like 10 minutes ago.
It's better late than never, right, guys?
Yeah, I know, right?
Back, you guys have my back.
Chat is choppy. Keep having to refresh it.
Aww. You know what? It's probably because we have like 70,000 kids downstairs.
And there's 800 people in the chat.
That's probably why.
800 people are here.
800.
I meant to ask you earlier, how's your male dragon puffer doing? Yeah, I know. I remember Bob's male dragon puffer. He was pretty cool. Oh, we're at the bottom? Look, we're at the bottom.
Girl, I feel like you skipped some.
And I think what happened is the chat just skips. When you start scrolling, if you go too fast, and if you don't believe me, ask anyone in the chat. They'll tell you.
Anyone in the chat.
Basically, I named tonight's live stream what I named it because I feel like you got to have a topic. We have not talked about it at all, but basically it's just to get your mind thinking about something like, I'm going to be keeping a lot of new fish. I'm not just going to go with a bunch of live bears anymore. I'm going to keep all kinds of different species of fish. And I wanted to make a topic to where we could talk about what are some of the things that you guys have to do whenever you get a new fish. You can't just bring it home and put it in your tank. And, you know, there's all kinds of different things you got to get into and dive into, because you could get a fish and bring it home and it not like your water. You could get a fish and it not like your temperature. You could get a fish and bring it home and it not get along with the species of other fish that you have in there. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. But here we are, 10 minutes left in the stream. We haven't even got there. I haven't even got to the bottom of the chat. That's a good problem to have, though, because that means that we've got a lot of people here hanging out.
Yeah, chilling, chatting,
talking it up.
Mm-hmm. I like it when it's like this. I prefer it when it's like, I mean, for me personally, when I go
Yeah, definitely.
I like it.
I do too, because some nights on some chats it does get a little bit boring.
Oh, does it?
So you share it.
Are you bored?
So you share it out there, and you get more people in.
Oh,
you know, and then it's party, chat party. Bare Bottom Aquatics call me Uncle Froze.
Love that.
I do too.
Choppy chat, is it me? Nope, somebody else said that too, guys. But the report is a high of 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
19.
I said 90?
Yeah, you said 90.
Thinking about Cali.
I wish it was 90. The one thing I was thinking yesterday, it was so cold. It's been so cold. There was a 0 night this week. Woke up the next morning to take the kids to school, and it's 0 degrees.
No.
That's what I do.
Yes.
In 2 days, it's 6 more weeks until the first day of spring.
Yep. I see something in here. This one here.
You need purple shirts.
I think different color shirts would be cool.
I think that would be cool. All I got to do is just go on my Teespring store and just add more colors.
Yeah.
That's all I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'd even like to get some white ones. I'd like to have an all white t-shirt because I've got a logo that can go on white and it makes all this black.
I guess everyone's having an issue with the stream being choppy and coming in and out. They say just go out and come back in.
For me to go out and come back in?
No. Okay. Whoever's
for
having
them,
issues,
yeah, that happens sometimes. Bob does have some nice wood. Bottom Dwellers Aquatic says, Jeffro, you going to keep anything big or any cool plecos? I am going to have to keep some big fish because I am setting up a 300-gallon. So I'm going to get some bigger fish to put in there. And I am going to keep some plecos. I've already got Mikey from Mile High. He's going to get me some green dragons. So I'll have some bristlenose. I'm going to get a big bunch of them to where I can do a pleco versus videos. Mm-hmm. So I have a 40-gallon breeder full of all kinds of bristlenose plecos. Green dragons. I've never kept a green dragon.
Oh, dang it, Terry. What'd you say?
I know, right? He
Terry.
said, well, he resaid something down there a little ways. I have brought fish home, and they didn't like me. Yeah, see? He knows. You got to do your research on all kinds of different things. Jeff, did you find any natural green plecos?
Kayla's asking that one. That's Bob, right?
Yeah. I don't think I have. I did have a watermelon pleco one time, and he was pretty green. Can't remember what his real name was, but he was going to get really big.
My hair's doing crazy things tonight. It's driving me crazy. If you guys notice, I always pull up my hair. I'm sorry. It's my nervous tick.
All Things Fish says, I'm not looking forward to going back to those. Can you scroll up just a hair? Mm-hmm. To those temps.
Oh, dang it.
You see what I mean? Temps after being here in the sunshine for 2 months. I know.
I bet.
Back in 2019, in February of 2019, I got on a plane in Des Moines, Iowa, and it was like 10 degrees and it was snowing like crazy snow. And I got off the plane in Florida and it was 82 degrees. And it was the time of the year where it's not real bad humid. It was like a dry 82 degrees. That felt so good. I was there for like 4 days.
I don't do humidity. I hate humidity.
Yeah, Florida is usually humid in the summer. Really bad.
Never going to Florida.
But in February, it's not bad. Like it's kind of a dry heat. It felt good in February. That's like whenever it's getting in the rainy season, though, that humidity is so bad. Bottom Dweller Aquatic says, shoot, I wish we would get to 90 tomorrow. I got a job to finish and I'm something. It is any.
I'm not doing if it's any colder than freezing.
Yeah, I know, right? Ugh.
Feel that.
I had a flat tire last night on Interstate 80. I just got off of a highway and went down the ramp to get on the interstate, and I got a big nail in my little Janey Waney.
His car.
And it just started rumbling immediately. So I pulled over to the side of the road, and it was at such a bad spot where there isn't much shoulder. And I got out and I could see.
And he had Loli in the car.
Yeah, I had Loli with me. We were getting ready to go down to Walmart. And I backed all the way back up that off ramp and turned it around. And I was only like a mile from home. And I went ahead and drove like 5 miles an hour home just because. And I made it home. Didn't hurt the rim, nothing. I had nitrogen in my tires, and it actually stayed up to where the rim wasn't like even touching the ground or anything, but wasn't bad. The Fishy Mailman is here. Before I run, I want to do a brown knife tank. Don't have the scientific name right now. Black water with sand, probably only floaters, plants. Ooh, that would be nice.
That'd be interesting.
I never have done a tannin, a full blackout tank. Those look really cool too, because the light does shine down through, and it looks like you're like in the Amazon or something.
It'd be probably pretty cool to drop like a GoPro down that bad boy. You know?
Yeah, it would look dope.
It would be super dope.
Phoebe's hair is too long to be dealing with that dang humidity. Yeah, I know, right? She's got a whole head of hair.
Yes.
And humid doesn't work good.
No.
Let's check the time.
It is beer
8:57. We got about 3 minutes left. I want long fin green dragons to breed along with some super red long fins. That would be super cool, bottom dwellers. I was thinking the other day, because somehow Corey's video back whenever he was is it Greg Sage from Colorado? He's the one that's got the real nice green dragons. And I was thinking that would be cool to create some green dragon long fins. And I think that I could do it. I think I got a way that I could do it just from getting some green dragons from Mikey. But it would take like 3 years to do.
You can do it.
Lots of fun. It'd be a lot of fun.
All things Fish said.
That's brutal. I had to change a flat on I-90 in the middle of nowhere when the wind chill was about minus 70. Took me a while jumping in and out of the truck after each lug nut to warm up. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. The biggest reason why I didn't want to do it is because the last time that I had a flat was on Interstate 44 in Springfield, Missouri. And people do not move over on them interstates, man. And it was dark. And I was right at the edge of the interstate because the shoulder isn't big enough.
It's a weird spot. It's like it's like one that the traffic's coming in this way and traffic's coming this way.
And there was nowhere to get really far off. Like the shoulder is not as wide as my car. So like I was right at the edge of the interstate without getting off into the embankment, which my car would have tumbled down the hill. Like a little Lego.
Furlough. Right here.
Jeffroz ever think about doing an African cichlid tank? I never have thought about it, but
I think cichlids are.
It would be fun. I've got a video on my channel where I went to a guy here in Iowa, John. I went to his fish room, and he had a African cichlid tank that was full of African cichlids.
Are they hard to keep?
No, they're not hard to keep at all.
No,
it was awesome too. He had tons of them in there. It's not off the table. John Cox says breeding projects like that are fun. Yeah, they are. And the cool thing about it is there's a science. Like I know how to make a super red longfin out of a short fin red. And I think if I applied the same knowledge that I have about doing that to a green dragon, I think I could make some longfin green dragons. It'd be nice to just do it, try it. It'd be fun. I think I'm going to do that. I actually think I'm going to do that. I've never heard of anybody doing it, but I think it's the same recipe as making the red long fins, because I know how to make the super red long fins out of a regular super red short fin. I know how to do that. And I started doing that, and I got to the second stage. There's like 4 stages to it, and it takes about 3 years. And I got to the second stage, and I lost all the babies. And then my fish room catastrophe happened, and now I don't have any super reds anymore. But And when it gets a little bit warmer, I'm going to be getting some green dragons, and they're really nice green. They're real good green. And I think I know how I can make them into long fins, but it would take a long time, but it would certainly be a lot of fun. And when they're the long fin type, they look really, really awesome.
You skipped a chat. Kevin Rosenberger.
Well,
I'll go back up. There you go.
Kevin Rosenberger says, just added 15 more Cardinal Tetras to my 70-gallon Blackwater, total of about 55 now.
Whoa.
Want to get to 100. That would be cool.
Jeez.
That would definitely be cool. We are, however, at the top of the hour. We've been going live for an hour tonight. Doesn't seem like it, but we have been.
Did you read that one already?
I did not. We're getting close to the end, so I was kind of just reading some out of the blue here. So I can read that one though, if
just
you would
read
like.
it,
if you would like to.
I would like for you. To
okay, I will do that. Bottom Dwellers Aquatic says, Jeffroz FishKeeping. I feel like turning super red short fins into long fins would be the same as turning green dragon short fins into long fins. I'm in agreement with you on that. I do too. How you do it with the super reds is you got to breed a male super red into a long fin albino female, and that's how you do the first. And then you get a bunch of chocolate ones, which I've thought it over, and I'm like, you probably wouldn't get chocolate ones out of these, but you might, because chocolate ones are the common ones, and they were in the green dragon somewhere down the line, and they were in the albino and the super red somewhere down the line. So I gotta believe it's the same recipe, and I think that would be super cool and super fun, because those Greg Sage longfin green dragons, they look so cool. And a person could just go and buy them, but it'd also be fun to go ahead and create them. I think it'd be a blast.
Heck yeah.
Anyhow, guys, thanks for everyone that came out tonight. Thanks for everyone that liked and shared. Thanks to all the super chats. Thanks to the new members. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone that took out the time to come and see the oddballs, the hashtag oddballs.
PB&J.
And we will see you guys again next Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll have another good old time.
And also, thanks for hitting that like button, guys, because that little, I don't know if you noticed that.
Look, it's above how many people are even here.
I know. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
High five for you too.
Yes. Bam. Appreciate you all, and peace out, y'all.
Yeah. Good night.
Ow. It's a take forever to turn off. Ow.